The bassoon program is a treasure. It has allowed our students to work with the orchestra. This is hands-on. The students are getting to work with this great artist on a weekly basis. They're getting to learn this new instrument, and it's just been fantastic. The bassoon program started when the Cleveland Orchestra called us looking for some sort of partnership that made sense and that could have a real impact on both the community, the orchestra, and the students. And when we came to the decision of focusing on bassoon students, we realized it was a really special thing and it was going to be a great program.
So I think what we've learned from our work in our department in education is that partnering with school music programs is really the key to success. Each student gets a private lesson weekly, and in addition to that, they get a small group class experience. So that's over and above what they're getting in their large group band classes with their teachers. And then what we're providing is some really specialized, high caliber teaching from someone like our teaching artist like Mark DeMio, who himself has a lot of professional orchestra experience.
So here at Campus International School, we have a terrific program where the Cleveland Orchestra has made a way for teaching on this very difficult instrument, the bassoon, to begin and continue. It's just working out to be the perfect climate for the students to learn. It's not forced. It's always moving forward, but at a very reasonable pace. And I just find that working with the students is like nothing else. You can't get anything like this except when you work with students. It's terrific.
Mr. DeMille, he's like the kind of teacher who would just, feel chill, and he wouldn't yell. Like if you got a note wrong, he'll just say, let's just redo that measure over again.
Mr. DeMille is fun. He's one of those people that's nice but strict during certain times, and Mr. DeMille always cares for us. And my favorite thing about playing is the deep notes and how you can go from a deep note really fast to a high note.
My favorite thing is probably all the octave notes. I like how it's not too low, but it's also not too high as well.
I was really excited because I came from a music background, and so I know there's different instruments too. So when he told me about something that I didn't even know existed, it was pretty cool because then I knew I was gonna be able to see a different instrument and experience what the difference is.
I got a text from Mr. Levy that the Cleveland Orchestra was at the school and they let the kids try the bassoons. Be honest, at that time I had no clue what a bassoon was. I was like, So I had to look it up. I would definitely encourage, if there's an opportunity to learn from a company, an organization that is renowned, to definitely take advantage of it.
It's important to our staff and to our Cleveland Orchestra musicians, frankly, to really connect with our community. And this is a really tangible way to do that. And having worked with our Cleveland Orchestra musicians who coach the youth orchestra, so many of them are so passionate about education. And that culture is why I think there's a willingness to invest in this. I've been of the thought that our professional orchestras will not become more diverse until our youth orchestras become more diverse. And so we're just working on that pathway, that pipeline to the professional world.
This Cleveland Orchestra program has allowed so many of our students to try this instrument and have these private lessons to keep them caught up to where the other more affluent suburbs are, so that these kids have a chance. And the ultimate goal, which I would love to see, are these students being able to join the Cleveland Orchestra Youth Orchestra and eventually play in professional orchestras. And as a member of the Cleveland Orchestra Chorus, I'd love to know that I could sing on the same stage as one of my students playing bassoon sometime in the future.